Hello and welcome to News 9. I'm Nishchita, and first up, Sessions Court in Mumbai has held 4 guilty of raping the photojournalist in Shakti Mills. Well, the incident is in connection to when the 23-year-old photojournalist was raped.
75 witnesses in both the cases, and in both the cases 3 accused are common, and today we have pointed out to the court that matter kindly be adjourned till tomorrow so that accused can advance submission on the point of sentence, as well as the prosecution also can adduce some evidence for the enhancement of the sentence, that is been prescribed under section 376D. Marathi. Shakti Mill प्रश्न नंतर रे Shakti Mill.
Well, in fact, there we have it. The court convicts 4 accused in the 23-year-old photojournalist gang rape case that took place last year and shook the entire city of Mumbai and the country, as the 23-year-old, who was accompanied by her male colleague, was raped in front of her colleague after he was beaten up. My colleague Verghese joins us with more details on this. Well, Verghese, what more can you tell us?
Well, when the hearing had happened, there was several dramatic scenes also. In fact, the photojournalist who had to give her deposition, in fact, fainted in court. And the other survivor, the second person, who was a telecom operator who came to know about the photojournalist's rape, had also said that she was raped by the same 4 men and the minor. And she also was angry about it. She, in fact, told the court in an angry tone that she wanted to beat up these rapists. The court has held them guilty, and the quantum of sentence will be given tomorrow. And what they've the accused Vijay Jadhav, Qasim Bengali, Salim Ansari and Siraj Rahman have had both these cases slapped on them. There is a 5th accused, but that person is a minor, because of which the case is being conducted at the juvenile court. The incident happened in August of last year, and in fact it had sent ripples across the country because it had come after the traumatic case of Nirbhaya. So there have been several cases because of this, and then in fact, this journalist was given an assignment to shoot the state of Shakti Mills, and her male colleague was in fact tied up with these 5 people, and later she was assaulted sexually. Now this became a case, it became a headline case, and in fact, keeping with the importance of the case, the Home Minister of Maharashtra, R.R. Patil, was at the court when the verdict was being delivered, Nishita.
Right, absolutely. And when can we expect the sentencing, Verghese?
The sentencing will surely happen tomorrow. That is what the court has said. The court has taken time to write down the sentence. So tomorrow the quantum of the sentence will be announced. What we should also keep, we are also following the information with regards to the minor who's been there. The court, it's being tried in the juvenile court. So that is also something that we expect tomorrow, Nishita.
Right, and also this comes as yet another quick verdict there as far as rape case is concerned, whether the Delhi gang rape case, in Delhi there was another minor gang rape case, and here this is probably the 3rd case where we are seeing quick justice being meted out. Definitely the way to move forward in curtailing the number of violences against women that we see in our country.
Well, it is. In fact, one of the important things about this case is that these 2 women who have been subjected to this horrendous crime has come forward and given a case. Most of them do not, and they hide the matter. That is why a lot of people go scot-free. But in this case, these women have shown the courage to come forward and tell the court and dispose before the court, saying that these are the very men who have in fact spoiled their life. And also, on the other hand, we have look at how the administration also has swung into swift action. In fact, the public prosecutor and the government was in tandem with each other, and they were able to in fact prove through their prosecution that these men were guilty about it. So we find that there's been tremendous effort on the administration also, and the presence of R.R. Patil shows the importance that the administration has given to this particular case, Nishchita.
Right, thank you for joining us with all those details, Verghese. Well, a 23-year-old photojournalist was gang raped at the dilapidated and deserted compound while she was on an assignment to shoot the defunct mill on the 22nd of August. 5 men, including a juvenile, are accused of raping her there after assaulting her colleague. The accused in this case, namely Vijay Jadhav, Qasim Bengali, Salim Ansari and Siraj Rahman, and a minor boy, are charged with rape, conspiracy, common intention, unnatural sex and offences under the Information Technology Act. The other case that we're looking at today is that of an 18-year-old telephone operator who was allegedly gang raped by 5 persons, including 3 who have been mentioned in the photojournalist gang rape case. So both these victims testified in court and pointed fingers at the accused, have been taken into custody and accused them of raping them and even identified them, and the court has now held them guilty. So tomorrow is when we will know what the sentencing will be. And while the filing of nominations has gained momentum, Yediyurappa was seen performing a special puja ahead of filing his nomination papers from Shimoga constituency. But during the Aarti, the senior BJP leader was seen offering money. This is a violation of the Model Code of Conduct. It remains to be seen what action the Election Commission will take. But we saw Ishwarappa get smart as he pulled out money from his pocket. Even as he was going to offer it, he took back the money and placed it back in his pocket. There we see Yediyurappa getting ready, almost instinctively pulls out the money from his pocket. Even as the Aarti is being performed, this puja was performed ahead of Yediyurappa. Actually, looks like both Ishwarappa and Yediyurappa there, who have placed the money on the Aarti plate, which is a violation of the Model Code of Conduct. Definitely not a good sign going into the nomination, as already a violation has come to the fore. But that was not the only violation we saw today. Veerappa Moily has been accused of violating the Model Code of Conduct as well. The oil minister was holding a meeting at the Nadishwara temple in Nandigrama. He also offered money for Aarti at the temple. He was discussing about having donated 9 crore rupees for the temple with his supporters. So speaking of the donation as well as giving out 1,000 rupees for the temple Aarti, it clearly notes to the fact that there was a direct violation of the Model Code of Conduct. There we see 3 violations by 3 tall leaders from the state, Yediyurappa, Ishwarappa as well as Veerappa Moily there, going on to offer money at temples, which too amount to violation of the Code of Conduct. Well, there we have it, 3 leaders, Yediyurappa, Ishwarappa and Veerappa Moily, who visited religious places ahead of their nominations and offered special prayers. But what they did not stop at was offering money at the puja, which is a violation of the Model Code of Conduct. But will there be action taken against them? Will the Election Commission pull up these leaders for their acts of violation? That is something that remains to be seen. And meanwhile, leaders continue to file their nominations. Today, D.V. Sadananda Gowda performed a special puja at a temple in Sanjay Nagar before heading out to file his nomination for Bengaluru North constituency. He was seen performing a special puja. He even spoke to the media and went on to state that it is his party's wish that he is now contesting from the Bangalore North constituency. Let's not forget that it was quite a heated constituency for candidature itself within the BJP, as it was a 3-way contest between R. Ashoka, Shobha Karandlaje as well as D.V. Sadananda Gowda. While R. Ashoka opted out of the race, Shobha Karandlaje was given Udupi Chikmagaluru constituency, and being the former Chief Minister, D.V. Sadananda Gowda was given precedence for the Bangalore North constituency.